I'm back with another video on my second channel. I just wanted to talk about this quickly. I know it might be a little bit late for you guys, but get a hold of this. So Cardi B is allegedly putting out her sophomore album in 2023, according to Billboard. And then on top of that, she also is working with Irving, Nicki Minaj's ex-manager, okay? Now, I'm thinking to myself, goodness gracious, you took Nicki Minaj's face, you took her stylist, Tokyo. Tokyo used to work for Nicki Minaj back in 2017. Then, Tokyo started working with Cardi B, okay? And then you use Nicki Minaj's bars, in some of your songs, because Party, he's just not as creative. And now you took her ex-manager. You know what? It's not funny because, managers don't belong to people, but I find it to be hilarious how people say like Cardi B's original and, she is her own person and people be copying her, but she copies everything Nicki does. You have to work with the same people Nicki do. There's no other managers for you to work with. Come on now. Stop. Now, this could be a good and bad thing. The good thing is Nicki Minaj is her own manager, okay? But the bad thing is her and Irving did not leave on a good note, and he could spill some tea about Nicki Minaj to 11 Faces. Not saying that he would, but hypothetically, he knows some information. He was her manager for 2 years. So this is not really a good thing for Nicki, but listen. It wouldn't be the first time where the ops link up. It happens to all of us. I see my ops link up all the time on a daily basis, trying to take me down, failing miserably. So it doesn't really matter. But he does have some information on Nicki Minaj. Irving actually didn't even like Nicki Minaj in 2018. He was the guy that went to the media and told publications that Nicki Minaj could not sell out a tour. Remember, because her Nicki Hendrix tour with Future got canceled. And the reason why he did that is because Nicki Minaj was shading Travis Scott and Stormy on Queen Radio. Okay. And even though she wasn't really talking about Stormy, people felt like she was throwing shade at Stormy and Travis Scott. Because if you guys remember, they fudged her number for the Queen album. Travis Scott went number 1 for the second week in a row, which blocked Nicki Minaj's Queen album. She debuted at number 2, and they took some of the sales away, but they added sales for Travis Scott because this is when merch used to count as sales towards albums, and they didn't count her merch. They only counted Travis Scott, so he went number 1, Queen went number 2, and she was upset about that. And she went off on Queen Radio. And so basically, Irving was not happy about that because he works with Travis Scott. That's Travis Scott's manager. I don't know if they still work together because Travis out here flopping, but that was his manager at that time. Now, moving on to JT. So allegedly, JT has been warned to not send shots at 11 Faces. And that's another reason why we have not gotten that freestyle that she teased a few weeks ago. Remember, she previewed a freestyle. Then in the ID magazine interview, Nicki Minaj asked JT when the freestyle was coming out. Don't be scared to put it out just because you don't want to offend nobody. And JT says she was nervous. Allegedly, she was warned to not take shots at 11 Faces, okay? And I think 11 Faces got some tea on JT. And JT could possibly get exposed. Let me know if you guys still think she should put the freestyle out. I feel like she might as well. She previewed it. I mean, she could rap better than 11 Faces. No shade. Okay, but, maybe she just don't want to ruin her career. Maybe she feel like going up against Cardi will ruin her career. I don't think it would, but, some people are scared. Saweetie and GloRilla Glue link up at a radio station, okay? Huggy and cute. And I think that it's still nice that Saweetie is showing grace towards Gorilla Glue after being used and removed off a song and buying her wigs and makeup and stuff. You know, probably a tax write-off for Saweetie. But I think that Gorilla Glue should still do a song with Saweetie. Maybe she can get Saweetie back on the charts because that EP was trash. And I don't care what nobody says. Y'all need to stop sugarcoating it with the untalented crew. And y'all need to be honest. And when something is trash, you need to be honest and say it's trash instead of sugarcoating. That's why there's so many untalented and mumble rappers now, because the general public don't want to be honest. But when it's time to buy their music, you don't do that either. Okay? But GloRilla and Saweetie need to do a collaboration by 2023. Okay? I don't want to hear it in 2024. It needs to happen as soon as possible. Not because Saweetie's talented or that I care to hear her music, but because Saweetie gave Gorilla Glue her first cosign and she up under 11 Faces when it was Saweetie who embraced you first. You need to give her a collaboration. Stop being up under 11 Faces and go back to Saweetie, okay? Chloe pays homage to 11 Faces and Gorilla Glue. Let's take a listen.
Heard you fucked another bitch, she ain't on my level none. Pay her rent and BBL, still ain't on my level, son. What I look like, doubt me, you know that I'm number one. I ain't missing out on nothing, you don't even make me come. Fake hoe, that's why I'm fucking your best nigga. He say he love my pussy and his dick is bigger. You bought a chain, I bought the same one, even bigger.
Let me know how you guys feel about that. Now, she allegedly got a song in a stash with Off the Cheat. Cardi B allegedly will be directing the music video for that. So she does have a good relationship with Cardi. Let me know if you guys are here for the remix for Yesterday 2 featuring Chloe. Okay? Now, to me, I don't feel like this was a song where you can really sing on it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if she was going to do a cover, it should have been like the Cuff It cover for Queen B or an R&B type of song, pop type of song. I think one Marionce's problem is that she tries to do a lot of these pop trap sounds, but in all actuality, her voice is very soulful and she needs to do soulful type of music. I don't think she realizes that. I think she's trying to take like the pop trap route. She wants to be like Rihanna and it's just not working for her voice. And that's the disconnect. I don't feel like this cover was necessary. It didn't sound bad, but it doesn't sound great either because it's a rap song. So you're not really supposed to be singing on it, but I appreciate the creativity that she tried to do. Moving on to Doja Cat. So allegedly the Academy at the Oscars music committee will determine if Vegas by Doja Cat is eligible for Best Original Song at the Oscars because it has a sample Hound Dog on it. So it can't be Best Original Song or get a nomination for Best Original Song. But I definitely feel like Doja Cat's Vegas is a good song. I do feel like it deserves to be nominated. I don't think it will win. I'll be very shocked if Doja Cat will win an Oscar before Queen B. Well, actually Adele and Billie Eilish have, so then again, it wouldn't be shocking because I forgot, Queen B, she always gets snubbed by the Oscars. But I think she got some competition because, Lift Me Down by Forehead is also going to be nominated, allegedly. So let me know who you guys think deserves to win. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you guys check out my new video on Patreon. It's really juicy, really exclusive. Link in description box. I will see you guys in the next video and have an amazing day.